Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with my father, Mark Campisi. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a really incredible video because my dad's going to be riding our $40,000 BMW M1000RR for the very first time. He's also going to be riding our fully completed $60,000 full carbon R1M, and he has ridden that in stock form as well, so it's going to be awesome to see what he thinks now that it's all complete. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, so before we head out, I want to show my pop some things about this bike. There's Christina. Are you coming on your electric bike?
On my electric bike.
Perfect.
That pup. 25 miles an hour.
I love
Oh,
it.
dude, she's good on the back. She's good on the back road. So, Dad, if you want to key this thing on, take a look at the size of this dashboard right here. It's 7.5 inches. I believe it's the largest dash on any motorcycle right now. This thing, Dad, can do turn-by-turn navigation when it's hooked up to your Senna. It can show your music, your playlist on there, your song, artwork, all that kind of stuff. And look at the size of that thing. So we only have 100 miles. A big part of the reason why we wanted to do this is because he's gonna be helping us break this bad boy in. So we need to get over 600 miles on this bike so we can do the first service and unlock it. So here's one thing, Dad, you need to keep, yeah, I know. You're not gonna need to touch any of this, okay? But the one thing you need to keep in mind for your ride here today, Dad, the bike will not allow you to go over 8,000 RPMs, okay? During the break-in period, it will not allow you. So if you get up to 8,000 and you're on the gas, it's gonna go and it feels like you're gonna wreck because it's like a soft red line, okay?
I can't believe it goes up to 1,600. Yeah. Holy crap.
16,000, you mean?
Yeah, that's amazing.
So you don't have to play with any of this stuff. All we're gonna do is, there's rider modes. So there's rain, road, dynamic, and race. And to be honest, none of this really matters right now because it's so neutered, because it's in stock form. And that's why I want you to ride this first before you ride that, because you're gonna hate the power of this bike compared to that. And it sounds like dog doo-doo.
I was amazed with the power before you did anything.
You rode it in stock form, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought it was super fast.
It was not nearly, yes, it was not nearly as restricted as this bike is in stock form. So I think what we do is we start these bikes up, we'll throw our gear on and we'll get out on the ride. We're actually gonna go get him a helmet, I believe, too, from Cycle Gear. He needs a new helmet. So we're gonna cruise over there. Then we're gonna go to the casino. It's gonna be epic. So let's hop on the bikes. All right, we are on the road. Papa Bear is starting off on the BMW M1000RR. I'm on our giveaway bike, our R1M. Well, they're both giveaway bikes. This one is actually completed. We'll be choosing a winner for this. Well, as of the filming of this video in the next week or two, we'll be announcing that very shortly. If you guys aren't familiar with what I do here on the channel, we actually customize motorcycles and give them away. So the BMW M1000RR is actually the next motorcycle we'll be customizing and giving away. So we're able to do that through a website called Patreon, and people who support on there are entered to win the bikes when we're done. So if you're interested in that, patreon.com/Campisi Customs, you can win beautiful, fully customized, you know, $60,000+ motorcycles on that website. It's always the first link in the description below. So Papa Bear, want to get up here?
Sure.
How is that bike feeling so far compared to, so just as a background, my dad's ridden mainly cruisers and his Diablo type motorcycles. The only sport bikes you've ridden are the ones that you've ridden with me, right? So my Gixxer 600, he's ridden the 1199 Panigale, the 1299 Panigale, a V4 Panigale, the R1M, our Monster 1200, and now the BMW M1000RR. So your favorite bike, Dad, super bike that you've ridden is the R1M, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so is that from a just easiest to ride, smoothest standpoint, or what are you basing this off of?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. I found that once my body got comfortable on that bike in the position, that it was very easy to ride. It had all kinds of power that I did not even get to really experience all of it. It was a fun factor bike. I really thought it was nice and smooth. So, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty impressed with this bike right here.
Yeah, so I find that BMW is a bit more comfortable than the R1M. Your legs aren't up as high and you're not pitched over on your wrists as much as the R1M is. So that might be a little bit more comfortable for you, especially as you get used to it. And it's really smooth. So it's an inline 4, which means it delivers power in a very smooth way.
That I do believe that. It just seems very smooth.
And it's just a very new bike. It has a lot of new technology. So this quick shifter is really nice. You're gonna notice the brakes are really good. It's just easy. It's an easy bike to be on and ride and get comfortable on, you know?
Quick shifter?
Yes, so you can shift up and down without using your clutch. On upshifts, Dad, you want to be on the throttle, right? So go on the throttle, stay on the throttle, and then just shift up.
Wow.
See how smooth that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can do the same thing.
Oh, man, come on.
You can do the same thing going down, Dad. You want to go off the throttle, and then you can just kick it down, and it'll shift down.
Ah.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Yeah. So
that would be really fun to actually get comfortable and used to doing it.
the next Diavel we get for you, Dad, will have those features. And it'll also have cruise control, which that bike has, which is pretty crazy. I think that's one of the few super bikes that actually has cruise control. Guess what else it has, Dad? Heated grips.
Oh, really?
You can, yeah, if you're in cold temperatures, toss on. There's three different.
January, February.
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly. Because you ride a lot more in the cold temperatures than I do. Let's make a left here. But isn't it crazy? How, doesn't it kind of feel like, it doesn't feel like a 1,000cc bike, right? Like it's light, it's small.
I'm kind of blown away by that part. I really am.
Like when I first rode this bike, I rode 650s fully modded bike, so I kind of know what it's capable of when it's not in stock form. And it felt like a 600 that had a, obviously liter bike power, you know, like a 1,000cc power.
When
So it's light, nimble.
When Manny went to your mom's house, was this one of those bikes 650 had?
That was actually an older version of this bike.
Because he had a BMW
Yeah,
that day too.
it was when I went to Miami that I rode this actual bike. He has an M1000RR as well. So what's
okay,
special?
the turn signal turned off by itself.
Yeah, so it has self-canceling turn signals. Dad, it even has hill assist mode, so it'll recognize when you're on a hill, and if you just double tap your rear brake, it'll sit there and hold it for you.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, so when you pull out on a hill, it makes it a lot easier, or if you're on even a downhill, you don't feel like sitting there on your brakes, you know? Isn't that wild?
That would be really a nice feature sometime.
Yeah, so that has some of the like most electronic features of any motorcycle. And what's special about that bike, Dad, the reason why it's an M motorcycle, that's the first BMW motorcycle that has an M actual badge on it. And it's because they did all kinds of lightweight internal stuff in the motor that makes it spin up faster, and it's a really special bike for racing. So that's a $40,000 limited edition bike that you're on.
What does the dynamic setting mean?
Dynamic is just a setting that they prepare that's kind of like a, this is our best type of setting for like road conditions if you want to do sporty type riding, you know? It's like a sport setting.
Okay.
Which is different than a race setting that they have on there. With the race settings, you can actually go into all of the different electronics.
Things it
yeah,
has,
exactly. So
and fine tune it.
Yeah, you can
almost
change
for that
the
track.
throttle response. You can change the slide control, how much he lets the rear wheel slide. You have engine braking. You've got traction control, wheelie control. I mean, it's insane how many different things you can play with. But yeah, give it a little throttle twist. See what you think of it. So Dad, this bike is rated at like, I'm gonna say 190 horsepower or something like that. That one's rated at 215.
Wow.
Yeah, so those are crank horsepower figures. When we did our S1000RR build in California, you weren't there to see that bike. It put down 199 horsepower on the dyno, and this one actually should make a little bit more than that. And that was in stock form, it did that. I think it ended up doing like 201 or something.
Have you taken this bike to get tested?
No, we got to get the break-in miles first before we put it on the on the dyno. So that's why I wanted you to ride it.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Have you taken that bike for a second test?
Yes, so I think this one did 167 in stock form, and then it did 183 or 185.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for Do you see how Dad has no power?
Wow.
It's highly neutered from the factory. And they do that for safety of not only the rider, but the engine as well.
Hey, when I tuck low, I actually feel this thing working.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not used to that.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's nice. These are actually kind of nicer on the highway than the Diavels, Dad, because you have so much wind protection, you know? But
like
you look comfortable.
Wind just, like, disappeared once you tuck
yeah,
down.
when you tuck in, absolutely. Yeah, you look pretty comfy on that. How does it feel comfort-wise?
Hey, when we got to the bottom of your driveway, I said, hold on, let me stretch my leg a second here. And since then, it's been perfect.
Nice.
Like, my body's gotten comfortable with the position. I can't get over how balanced the bike seems.
Yes.
Even though you can tell it feels really light.
Yeah, it's a really good bike. They did a really good job with the chassis of that motorcycle. Very easy to ride, like I said, very easy to get comfortable on, you know?
Which bike do you think is easier to ride?
That
this
one
or that one?
The BMW, definitely. Just because of the rider position alone. They're both easy to ride and smooth, but this one, because you're up so much like this, like leaning forward, it takes...
You can ride longer?
No, it just takes more getting used to the center of gravity on this bike, in my opinion. This is more track focused, I think, than that one, but this one has a cross-plane crank engine, so it sounds amazing.
Wow, you were only doing 50.
Do you hear the... Listen to the yeah. I put the engine braking on as high as it goes. We got
I was trying to see a little flame come out of there.
Oh, here, I got you. Here, hold on.
Okay, I saw it.
Yeah, isn't that cool? In the darkness, it'll do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it was dark, you'd see the blue ignition.
Even easier, so, yeah. I love it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Wow. Wow. And when you can take the RPMs up, holy shit.
Oh, yeah, that's where it comes alive. Honestly, the bike's not even... 8,000 is like nothing for that thing. And even like below 8,000, Dad, like in first, second, third, fourth gear, when we flashed it, it picked up 40 horsepower, like in the mid-range. That's how neutered it is, because of emissions and regulations and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted you to ride it now.
115 miles.
Yeah, so we need to get 600 miles on it before we can get the limiter removed.
If I could have taken it over 8,000, I would have kept punching with you.
It's all good. That thing has no chance. Oh, there he is. All right, I say we go to Cycle Gear, Dad, and look at some helmets for you, and then we can get you on the R1M too. All right, we have arrived at Cycle Gear. Parked up the bikes over there. Some nice bikes out here. I love the paint scheme on these MT-07s. Yamaha, nice BMW S1000RR, and then a Kawasaki. I'm not sure which 636 maybe, or it could be a ZX6R. Yeah, only sends. That's awesome. But we're gonna find my pops a helmet. Well, we actually already know what he wants, which is basically like a Bell modular, the same thing that he has now. Thank you. All right, so we got my pops new helmet. It's basically just a newer version and a glossy black of his older helmet. So it has the built-in Senna right here, and then we can link up and talk and everything like that. And then it's still modular because he likes, yeah, look, he's got his RoboCop / cop shield. And then I think this glossy black will hold up a lot better than his other one did. So yeah, there you go, brand new helmet. We're gonna pair him up right there. Yeah, I treated him. We gotta take care of the pops. We're gonna hook up right here, and then we're gonna get him on the R1M and see what he thinks of that bad boy. All right, shout out to our local Cycle Gear, John, for taking care of us. Papa Bear's on the R1M, and I cannot wait to see what he, give it a little rev, Pops.
Are there restrictors on this for me or anything?
No, you're full-blown race mode. You're good to go.
Thank you.
All right, let's go find some good roads. Head to the casino, baby. Dude, Pops, you look badass on that thing, dude. So just be aware, that clutch lets out a lot later. All right, I'm following you. Let's go find some good roads, let you rip that thing. You're in full-blown race mode on there. So just be aware, Pops. I can hear it crackling.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfect.
Okay.
Got your new helmet on. Dude, it looks good. It's glossy black. It matches that bike perfectly. Whoops. Oh, Dad, guess what they're going to be doing this year?
Tell me.
A new Diablo with a V4 engine in it. From Ducati.
A Diablo?
Yeah, a new Diablo, like the ones we have?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be a V4 version. So you know how ours make like 160 horsepower?
Yes.
They're probably going to be like 180 to 190, maybe even 200. Yeah, how crazy is that? I don't know how good it's going to look. We're going to find out. I think next month they do the web. They're going to debut it. Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah. So which one do you think's easier to ride?
This BMW, definitely. Know what you think?
I don't know. This one's pretty comfortable.
I mean, they're both easy to ride. I think this has a less aggressive riding position than that one does, and that one has a lot of low down power and grunt, so you have to be really careful with the throttle on that one, you know. Now this one might be similar whenever we have it fully decked out and all that, but it just feels a little bit easy. It's just newer, you know what I mean? That's a 2015 platform where they redid this in like 2019, you know, and then this one was made in 2022, you know, so.
That one is much lower to the ground.
Yeah, that's because we lowered it for Christina, or else it would have been a little bit higher, but.
But both of these bikes are really smooth and easy to kind of ride.
They are, dude. They're so badass. I love how that R1M turned out, man. I can't wait to see who wins that thing. It is such a fun bike to ride. It has so much power in the mid-range, and it sounds incredible.
Whoa!
See?
Whoa!
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you know what I'm talking about, how I said this has no balls right now?
That could have jerked me right off.
Yeah, when you twist the
cow.
throttle on that, you got to be ready, man. This is no joke. Look at this. This is beautiful. Papa Bear gets to feel out the R1M. Haha! This is epic. I feel so thankful for what I get to do for a living. And be able to ride with my pops. These badass bikes. There you go.
Wow! Holy! I think I just took off.
Isn't that crazy?
Holy cow!
Yeah, now you know how neutered this bike is. Because this bike has like 20 to 30 more horsepower than that bike. You know?
Dude, that bike is going to be deadly.
Oh, dude, it's insane. Yeah, it's going to be insane.
Dude, I was barely playing with the throttle and it took off.
Yeah, dude, you have to hold on to that bike. It's like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, and don't forget, Dad, you can quick shift on that too. Off the throttle, kick it down as many times as you want, and then on the throttle and kick it up. Dude, that bike looks I'm so happy with how that bike turned out.
Yeah, as you should be. It's beautiful.
The R1M didn't have as much support as the Ducatis and stuff did. I'm not sure if that was just a factor of the times, the economic times, or if people just didn't think it was as cool of a bike, but I love that bike, man. I think it's freaking badass. Like, you look really good on that. That bike has some serious presence. When you look at all the carbon in the wheels.
It has presence now.
Yeah, now it does, yeah.
It was kind of just lacking that when you had me ride it. Like, it was a beautiful bike.
Right.
And you almost couldn't hear anything.
Kind of like this bike right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now this bike has that presence to it.
Doesn't it feel like riding an animal or something? Like a tiger or some shit?
Yes.
Listen to that thing. There, that's the shot I needed. Oh, man. Pops, you look so badass on that thing. Hey, give me some downshifts.
Not very good. Sorry.
All you do
better.
is just kick it down. What the hell's going on? It's got a quick shifter, Pops.
Yeah, I'm not used to them.
Yeah, when you do that right, Dad, like if you're higher in the RPMs and you kick it down, it barks. Bum, bum, bum. Listen to that thing. Oh my God. Yeah,
I'm getting the upshift down.
Yeah, just stay on the throttle, kick it up. This is beautiful. Got the Susquehanna River right next to us. Harrisburg's just down the way. Some beautiful bridges. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this, man. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let us know in the comment section below. Because I would love to get out and ride with my dad more. Just let us know different ideas you'd like to see. Definitely have him ride my Lamborghini Street Fighter when I get it. We'll take out my Diavolo Lamborghini and my Street Fighter Lamborghini together.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that'll be freaking badass. I love the way that exhaust sounds. I just want to ride right here the whole time and listen to it.
Look, I'm not always huge on green, but I really think that green looks even better than the green on your current bike.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know why. I would have never chosen a green anything, car, bike, whatever. But I do really like the greens on these bikes. I'm gonna end up with all green freaking motorcycles. Hopefully they do a Panigale next, Dad, and I can get a Panigale Lamborghini edition. I think that they're gonna do it with the new Aventador. Whatever car replaces the Aventador next year, I think they're gonna do a Panigale to match. I would love to own the trio. Imagine owning all the Lamborghini bikes. That'd be so sick. This is beautiful too. What's up, buddy?
A jazz and wine festival.
Hey, give me a kickdown. Give me a kickdown.
So the band will be playing over there.
Hey, give me a kickdown. I don't even.
Did I do it?
I don't know what to say to you. I really did. I do it. Here, Dad. This I'm talking about. This. Look. You come up. I'm in third gear, second gear, first gear. Now my bike doesn't make any sound, but if it did, it would sound good. Where are we going?
Right.
Right. Okay. Dude, that bike sounds so dope. Look at you ripping around these turns. I see you. My bike doesn't go anywhere.
Wow, this is a rocket.
Yeah, I missed that R1M, dude. It's a lot more fun right now. We need to get an exhaust on this ASAP.
Wow.
So what do you think, Dad? What's your favorite between these two bikes? It's not really a fair comparison right now, but...
Well, obviously... Alright, here's the truth. Just comfort and smoothness right now, that BMW I really like.
Very easy to ride. I think
but
so.
But there
too.
is no presence on that bike.
No sound, no character.
And yeah, and
completely
believe me, I don't necessarily say that sound is associated with presence. It's just lacking that little animal inside.
Yes, exactly.
And probably because I can't go over 8,000 on it.
Well, it's not only that, but it's the exhaust too.
This one has it.
Watch it. Watch
Both
it.
with the exhaust.
Groundhog.
And then the abilities, man. This bike's just insane.
Yeah, I love that bike, man. Oh, we got a freshly paved road. These can be a little slick, Dad, so just be aware. These turns, oh my God, they're so good. You look good on that thing, Pops.
All right.
How's it feel?
Really light with a lot of power.
Yes,
but,
sir.
It feels beautifully balanced. It's very responsive.
Yeah, I love that bike. So
this is a fast bike.
So if you were going to take one of these bikes right now, you'd obviously take the R1M, right?
I'm taking this one right now.
Yeah, I would agree. It's the better bike right now. When we're done with this M1000RR, I'll have you ride it again, and we'll have you revisit it. But yeah, I wanted you to ride that R1M, dude. Like, that thing is insane. Such a cool bike. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's about all I wanted to do for this video. What's up?
I'm just trying to see your position again. Yeah, I think this is a little bit more comfortable for me to ride.
Really?
Yeah, my legs are more straight down. Yours are more pulled back.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think they're both pretty damn close. To be honest, I'm completely comfortable on any sport bike, really.
I think that bike's smooth as hell.
It is, yeah.
Just as smooth as can be.
Yeah.
For me, this one's just a little bit more comfortable, primarily because of where my foot rests.
Yeah, your pegs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. So my pops got to ride our fully completed $60,000 Yamaha R1M, and he loves it. Is that your favorite bike so far, Dad? Sport
yeah,
bike?
It really is.
Favorite sport bike so far. That's awesome. We'll see what he thinks.
What else happened?
Oh yeah, and he got a new helmet.
Yeah,
so,
thank you so much.
Absolutely. So we got some shit accomplished today. He also got to ride our BMW M1000RR. This is our next giveaway bike. So if you haven't already, head on over to Patreon, get signed up, help support this build series, and be entered to win this bike when we're done. All right, so I think that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might put a smile on their face, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.